Hello, Jim Lurkey, owner of Safety Connections, and my leadership blurb for the week of August 11th, 2025. Leading through uncertainty. Just see that all over the place. So, thought I'd address that for this week. I think leaders are firmly in a comfort zone when we discussed market dynamics, initiatives, thorny topics like return to office mandates. It goes on and on. But these days, employees' minds may be on thicker subjects such as disasters, political or the economic uncertainty, health concerns, other disruptions that would have been unimaginable just a few years ago. I watch, I listen, I'm involved with clients all the time and see how associates cope with whether it's evacuations, displacements, the fear and loss. It's all over the board. But really believe organizations, they're navigating through their own unprecedented challenges. The impact of culture, the workforce stability and productivity can be profound. To strengthen our organization's competitive position during times of uncertainty can be tough, but we have to adopt frameworks that are consistent and flexible enough to support the employees through widely varying personal challenges, all while at the same time maintaining appropriate boundaries and ensuring fair treatment. That's a starting point. I think it's up to us to set the tone. How do we do that? I think we got to consistently shape our organization's culture and do it in measurable ways. In times of crisis, organizations are looking for answers about not only what to do, but also how to feel and treat each other. Demonstrate genuine empathy at the top and permit all levels to do the same. I can tell you that's tough, at least based on what I'm seeing. By the same token, if you prioritize rigid policies over human needs and inflexible, I think it'll cascade right down. And it creates a culture that's disengaging. One of the most common pitfalls that I observe is leaders inadvertently fostering toxic positivity. Often, executives are well-intended to do, but are uncomfortable hearing about challenges their employees are facing. The result, important issues go underground rather than being addressed, creating what I call a growing disconnect. And we don't understand the reality. In short, what is our response to the challenges? Because it just isn't about managing immediate circumstances. It's about modeling the organizational culture that'll help your organization and its people thrive for the long term. Lastly, who do we as leaders turn to when we need help? If it's just someone to listen. Here's how I want to conclude today. I had a teammate who once told me, Jim, you, above and beyond all, should always have someone to turn to and that you trust. And the big key here is who you trust. Because if you're going to confide in somebody, it must be someone you trust. That, to me, is the biggest single thing anyone can do. And that can be challenging, as I faced this a few years ago. And today, I can honestly tell you, I'm in a much, much better position. That's my thought for the week. Have a great week, everyone.